Hello everybody and welcome back to Traversing Food, where today we're going to be checking out this Portuguese Army 24-hour individual combat ration menu number 1. About 9 months ago I checked out the Navy version. I think it was menu 2, I cannot remember. This ration actually weighs quite a bit. My kitchen scale, it tops out at 2,400 grams or 5 pounds 4 ounces. And this big old bundle of joy tips that scale just by a little bit. I did get this ration at the great people at MRE Zone, where they listed it as weighing in at 5 pounds 8 ounces, and that sounds about right. If I remember right, the calorie count was 3,617. Unfortunately, I didn't write it down, and the listing is not there anymore. But other than that, we got a Best Buy date of December 2019. We got a lot number that I can't quite translate it. It might be 2017 December. I don't know what the 197 would mean. That might be a packing date. I am not sure. Hopefully someone who knows a little more about these would let me know. And I will say, this package looks like, man, this ration's had a rough ride. Because besides the print, everything is supposed to be dark green, but everything you see in white is just scuffs and scrapes. And even on the back, you can see the outline of where one of the mains are. But yeah, this thing has had a rough ride. But anyway, I need to get started on this pretty quick. I want to try and keep this under 30 minutes. I thought about breaking it up into 2 parts, but now I'm going to pass on that. So let's get this baby opened up. Hopefully everything's okay. Also, I want to mention, I just want to welcome all my new subscribers. I've gotten quite a few of them in the last few weeks. I've finally broken 500. Going to have to do something special for that. Not sure what it is yet. Hopefully everything in here is okay. Bag's pretty tough, I know that. Everything smells fine. It smells like everything has lived. Which give you an idea just how much this ration took a beating. Here is the 200 milliliters. It looks like a multi-fruit drink mix where it is just, my goodness, it's just ready to pop open, but nope, not a drop leaking. We have 125 grams of sardines and tomato sauce, 120 grams of tuna fish in vegetable oil. We have an accessory pack, which I will open up in a little bit. Actually, let's set this aside. We have 50 grams of apple, well, I guess you can call it jelly. I've had these before, and it has a very nice, strong fruit flavor. It's almost like the jelly bars. Looks like 20 grams of strawberry jelly. We have another 50 gram pack of this jelly. I believe this is quince. I've not had that before, ever. We have 4 55 gram packs of salted biscuits that are, well, they're pretty much destroyed. I think a few of them lived. We have 2 55 gram packs of sweet biscuits. We have a fork and a spoon that seemed pretty sturdy. It lived very well. We have a 20 gram container of peach jelly. Okay, we have 2 ration heaters. We have 2 sachets of water to go with the ration heaters. A little plastic bag, probably used for your trash. We have a menu listing, and I'm guessing that's going to be in Portuguese and English. And for the calorie count, it was 3,957, which is quite a decent amount. And for our mains, we have 375 grams of ravioli bolognese. Sounds great. And 380 grams of chicken paella. And that is everything in the bag. Let's check out the accessory pack. We have 2 isotonic drink powders, lemon flavor. According to this, it makes 300 mils. 4 packs of salt. A 40-gram date and walnut bar, which feels like it's had better days. 2 lemon-scented towelettes. 2 water purification tablets. 3 instant coffees. I have not seen these before, so yeah, that's going to be a treat. A 25-gram chocolate bar. 2 more water purification tablets. 3 packs of sugar. I've never seen this one before either. We got 2 pieces of mango-flavored Big Balloon chewing gum. Okay. And lastly, we have 4 pieces of hard candy. Okay, that's going to do it for everything. A whole bunch of stuff that I've never tried. I'm really going to enjoy this. But I think the thing that amazes me the most, I know the crackers are beat up, but everything survived. But for now, I'm going to get my tray and try and figure out what to have for breakfast. Be right back. Okay, everybody, this is what I got lined up for breakfast. As everybody knows, I usually go by what's listed on the menu as, a guide, but this time it doesn't really list everything in the ration for each meal. Kind of like for breakfast, it says to have 2 coffees, 2 butter cookies, which I guess is the sweet crackers, and 2 jellies. And for lunch, it's the ravioli, the marmalade, and tuna fish. And dinner is the chicken paella, another marmalade, and sardines. But it doesn't list what to have all the other items with. So, for breakfast, I'm going to have some of our sweet biscuits, the strawberry and the peach jelly, the date and walnut energy bar. Going to have our multi-fruit drink, which I'm going to put into the glass just so everybody can see what it looks like. An instant coffee. Got our lemon-scented moist towelette, and got our little cutlery set from MRE Zone. Really appreciate that. Let's see what the coffee looks like. Don't really smell much. It's like a freeze-dried coffee. Only going to add probably about 6 ounces of water to it. Let me get some water heated for the coffee, and I'll get the juice dumped into the glass. Okay, we are back, and let's check out this moist towelette. Let's see if I get this opened up. It's nice and moist. It's not dripping wet like I've had some of them, but definitely lemon scented. Doesn't smell too badly like a cleaning product. It does smell nice. And only about 5 seconds later, hands are dry. Smell a little bit lemony. That's okay. Another thing I like, the fruit juice. Nice and cloudy. I know some people don't like that. It just tells me that it's not filtered, which in my opinion has more of the good stuff in there, which I think is fine. Let's get some of these crackers opened up. Biscuits. See how much, yeah, they got some pretty heavy damage on them. That's okay. They're just more bite size. Speaking of which, let's give one of these a try. Wow, those are really good. Have a really good crunch to them. A little bit light and airy. They taste more closer to a graham cracker with no cinnamon. I love crackers like that. They are sweet, but they're not overly sweet. So I know they're going to go great with these jellies. First, I gotta find out how to open them. Alright, first up is the strawberry. Pretty sure this is strawberry. Give it a little bit of a taste. That does taste pretty good. I wish it had more of a strawberry flavor. I guess you can say it's a little bit overly processed for my taste. Has no seeds in there. But it does taste like strawberry. And I want to check out this coffee. You can tell it's an instant coffee, but it has a nice smooth flavor to it. It's not bitter. I probably could have used a little bit less water, but I think it tastes pretty good. I'm going to check out our peach jelly. That's weird. It doesn't quite fill up the whole tray. Interesting. Give that a try. Yeah, you can taste the peach in there. They're not overly sweet. That's one thing I do like about them. They're not overly sweet. They go with the biscuits really well. But like the strawberry, I wish it had a little more of a peach flavor to it. So I know I'm really going to enjoy the marmalades. They're almost like the flavor is concentrated. Yeah, that goes well with the crackers too. Okay, let's check out our multi-fruit drink. Well, that is actually quite good. I enjoy that a lot. I'd say the most prominent fruits that you taste in there would be the apple. And then I guess I would say the banana and pear. You don't really taste the orange or the peach or the grape, but it has a really good flavor. And now for our date and walnut bar. Well, that's interesting. It's it's double wrapped. It's like vacuum sealed. That's interesting. Easy peel, huh? Well, let's see. Yeah, actually it is. Well, you can really smell the dates in there. You can see the chunks of walnut. Smells good. It actually tastes pretty good too. You can taste the date. It's not overpowering. And you can taste the walnuts in there too. It seems a little bit drier than I thought it would be. But that's also very good. Even though there's not much to breakfast, everything is pretty enjoyable. And speaking of which, that's pretty much going to do it for breakfast. Hope you're enjoying it so far. I know I'm really looking forward to lunch and dinner. I'm sure you are too. So until then, I'll see you at lunch. And here we are for lunch, where we're going to have our ravioli bolognese, tuna fish and vegetable oil, our quince marmalade, going to try the gum and a piece of the hard candy. Got our lemon isotonic drink, got some salt, and our utensils. Plus I got some of the salted biscuits and some of the sweet biscuits. But first, let's get our main started to heat up. I'm not sure how well this is going to be. I've never seen this kind of tray before. You know, it's got a plastic seal on it, but the tray is actually like a hard plastic. Not sure how well that's going to heat up. It says to let it go for 12 minutes, but it's only got like this one heating pad. Okay. Not sure how quick this is going to start up. Well, everybody, it's been about 4 minutes. And the pouch is The heating pad is starting to expand a little bit, but it's still cold. I can hear it a little bit. Now, are we finally going now? About 5 minutes later. That took about 5 minutes to get going. And man, it is going. Let me set this aside. And oh look, I got some new print welded into my tray. How nice. Jeez. But man, that heater is really going now. I guess you just got to give it some time. I'm going to see if I can actually scrape some of that off. Okay, well that thing continues to heat up. I'm going to get the drink ready. Okay, drinks are ready, and I will say one thing. For only having one heater pad, that is one angry heater pad. This thing's been going for about 5 minutes and has no sign of calming down. Man, I'm going to set this aside. Especially since it's a little bit noisy. I mean, this thing is just going crazy. Okay, let's check out our tuna fish and vegetable oil. Smells nice. Smells just like your good old tuna fish. Check out some of this salted biscuits, see what they taste like. You know, just like the sweet biscuits, they're nice and crunchy. They're airy, seem a little light, but I think they have just enough salt so they don't taste bland. And that's kind of the way I like it, because if you're going to eat it with some other food, the other food is usually going to be salty. Check out some of this tuna fish. Pretty flaky. Yeah, it's just your standard tuna fish. It has good flavor. I'm sure they go really well with the biscuits. And they do. Let's check out this quince marmalade. I had to look this up. I've never had quince before, and from what I read, it tastes like, or it's supposed to taste like a cross between pear and apple. I've tried to open these before, and yeah, I just can't open these. That's pretty much what it looks like. See how this tastes. And you know, I didn't look at the ingredients, but to me, that pretty much tastes like apricot. Very good flavor, very strong flavor. That's what I like about these. The flavor on these are very bold. Let's see if I can get a... There we go. Get some of our sweet biscuit to go with that. Excuse me. Had the hiccups. That does taste really well. Goes very good with the sweet biscuits. And let's check out our lemon isotonic drink. That really doesn't have much flavor at all. Now, I will try this again later, because I still taste the sweet biscuit. But you can taste some of the minerals in there. It's very light. But yeah, I really don't taste any lemon flavor. Okay, let me get the main. And I will say one thing. This is hot. But let's see if I can get this opened. I don't know how well it's sealed. It's sealed pretty good. At least I was able to open it. Yeah, it might smell like your standard ravioli in a can, but hey, it really does smell really good. Not sure if it'll all fit in the tray or not. Yeah, I think it will. And if it don't, hey, so we made a mess. Come here, fork. Alright, let's see if I can contain this. Yeah, I'm glad the sauce is thick. Or, yeah, it wouldn't be able to stay in there. I believe these are pieces of mushroom. Yep. Got bits of mushroom in there. Still got some texture to them. The sauce is a little bit on the sweet side. Kind of reminds me like, you know, the Chef Boyardee canned stuff. But you know, I'm not worried about that. I still eat ravioli in a can. I've always liked it since I was a kid. And I did look at the ingredients. The ravioli, I thought they might be beef, but they're actually pork. They taste okay. The pasta part of it is, you know, pretty thick. It seems like they're very dense. I would say the ravioli would be about 75% pasta and probably 25% filling. And to give you an idea, I bit one in half and you can see how much little filling there is in there. But hey, it tastes okay though. So I'm going to try one of these candies really quick. I'm guessing that's going to be grape, orange, lemon, and maybe pineapple? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm going to try one. Yep, that's pineapple. A little bit sweet, nice and crunchy, but then again it's a hard candy, but it seems like it has a soft center, so if you bite into it and chew it, it kind of like turns into gum until it's completely dissolved. It has a really good flavor. But let's check out this mango big balloon gum. Well, no, that's what it looks like. I am going to say that gum is hard. It's a little bit sweet. It does have a nice mango flavor to it, but I'm not sure why they called it Big Bubble, because it's not soft enough to blow any bubbles. I do like the flavor of it though. But that's going to do it for lunch. Still going to finish everything here. Hope you're enjoying everything so far, and I'll see you at dinner. Okay everybody, here we are with dinner, where we have our 380 grams of chicken paella, our sardines and tomato sauce, our apple marmalade, chocolate bar, going to try another one of the hard candies, and our lemon isotonic drink, the other one anyway, pack of salt if we need it, and our cutlery. And just to see how long it took for that ration heater to activate, I'm going to get my stopwatch going on my phone, just to see how long it really took. Tape being a little difficult. And we'll get this started. And I'm just going to set it here. Pad is in the middle. A lot of water in there. And yeah, just going to see how long it takes. I don't know how well you can see that. But yeah, I'll cut back when it starts to activate. As you can see, 5 minutes, 21 seconds, or at least a good 5 minutes before it finally activated. But I'm going to move that out of the way. Won't be so noisy. At least somewhat not so noisy. And I'm going to get the drink ready. Okay, while that's heating up, let's check out our sardines in tomato sauce. And check out the marmalade. Apple marmalade as it is. Alright, let's check out these sardines. Without trying to make too much of a mess. Has a little bit of a tomato flavor to it, but one thing that's really interesting, I know salt is the last ingredient on here, but these are not very salty at all. They almost taste like they can use a little bit of salt. Yeah, that's interesting. I've never had well, sardines that, well, tasted like it needed salt. I'm not saying it's bad, just something I'm not used to. So I'm sure it's going to go really well with crackers. The little bit of salt from them crackers help them out quite a bit. I'm going to try a nice little slice of the apple marmalade. Yeah, that has a good apple flavor. It almost tastes a little bit like apple and peach. As I get cracker crumbs all in there. That's okay. Yeah, these sweet biscuits go really well with the marmalade. I have to hold up. Yeah, holds up pretty well. Alright, let's get that main. But yeah, I don't know what this plastic is made out of, but it can really take some heat. Let's get this open, see what we got. Well, that looks nice. But that looks good. Nice big chunks of chicken, red bell pepper. I don't know if that's green bell pepper or green beans, but it smells great. Can't wait to check this out. I don't know if I'll be able to get everything in there. I'm sure I will, without making too much of a mess. But yeah, 380 grams, a lot of food. But yeah, those are green beans. I can smell them. They're just small. But, you know, I thought these were chunks of chicken, but these are just huge beans. I'm not sure what kind of beans those are. I mean, here's just an enormous chunk of chicken. Which, yeah, let's give it a try. Even though the chicken is flavored very well, it's not salty. It's seasoned good. It's a little bit dry. Let me try some of these green beans. See how they turned out. Green beans taste okay. They're not mushy. A little bit soft. I'm going to try some of these beans. These are just huge beans. I'm not sure what kind these are. Beans have good texture, good flavor, nice and creamy. Very nice. And let's get a chunk of this rice here. See how it is. And the rice has very good texture. Try a little bit more of that. Man, it's good. A little bit dry, but it's very tasty. The rice is not mushy at all. I would almost call it a little bit underdone. It has a nice chew to it. Kind of like when your pasta is al dente, Yeah, it is very nice. All right, let's check out this chocolate bar. I don't know if it took some heat and got a little melted, but it just feels weird. Yeah, it looks like it took a little heat. That's okay. But it tastes very good. It's not bloomed at all. It has a nice snap to it. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit bitter. I'd guess it's about 70%, maybe 60. Very nice. Oh, what piece of hard candy do I want to try? It's probably grape, orange. I'm guessing lemon. Nope, I was completely wrong. Yeah, and that tastes like a tutti frutti kind of bubblegum flavor. Interesting. Okay, everybody, that is going to end our review of this Portuguese Army individual combat ration 24-hour menu number 1. I really enjoyed everything. I know at lunch some people may be put off by the ravioli since it tastes kind of commercial. But dinner was very good, really enjoyable. I'm easily going to finish everything. Not sure what I'm going to do next week. Probably going to be a single meal ration. I might do a Canadian ration again. But I hope you enjoyed everything you saw this review. And if you did, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.